With that, we take you to TTWA as soon as I get it open. And actually, I still got some stuff to sort out, so we don't take you there yet. Please watch the preliminary, you know, not preliminary match, but, you know, just dudes warming up in the ring. Okay, now I take you to TTWA. Okay, so we don't got really a big match card here tonight. So upon proper talking with my cat, we decided that the Manson has to wrestle 3 people straight and win. A little bit boring. And instead we decided to start the Charles Manson Proving Series, in which Charles Manson will wrestle the best of 7 matches against potentially 7 random opponents. Those matches, if he comes out winning them, he will get a title shot. If he fails to win 4 matches out of 7, well, then he would still win, because it's, yeah, no, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's best of 4. So yeah, so if Charles Manson fails to win 4 matches, well, sorry Charles, back of the line. But if he can prove himself against at least, well, actually, exactly 4 of our contenders, well then, hey, we got a match. However, given that he's already won 1, he's a little bit too far ahead for our liking. Regardless, we also are going to do some randomized matches. You might notice below, or if you're watching this on YouTube, at twitch.tv/TomeTrouser, and then below the video, we have rankings now. Not so much rankings, but more so along the lines of, I counted everyone's wins and losses. So now we're just in contendership, and I know everything's randomized, but sometimes it's not. It's like semi-randomized. Sometimes I just make matches. Case in point, Charles Manson's Proving Ground. So we're gonna probably do stuff with that. So in order to do that, we need more matches, just in general, for us to really kind of start picking out, because there are some outliers of interest. Balrog is the only person who have over 10 victories. Nicole Bass is 0-6, which is insane, because she always showed up randomly. But there's a lot of people that are just 1-0 or 0-1. So we need to do a little bit more matches. So a lot of these are just going to be old school randomized matches, which is what you wanted to see. However, the main event of tonight is going to be either for the Pure Wrestling Championship, the one match in TTWA normally where there are no stipulations, it's just a wrestling match. However, the past 2 times we've contended for them, they've been triple threat matches, so whoops. Or the... Oops, sorry. I'm new to having production values, guys. You got to give me a second here. Or the 3-man match. The team of Team Mister versus the Credible Hulks I don't know if I want to do just Incredible Hulks or Incredible Hulks. We're still doing on that one. However, if they can't win, it doesn't matter. But we're not going to do any of those right at this moment. We are going to have a match. Your referee for this first preliminary match at TTWA. I'm so used to having the webcam that I just straight up forgot that I don't have to look at this thing directly anymore. Dana White! And it will be in the Spike Dome, because that has... I don't know which one of these has an entrance ramp. We'll do that one. TTWA will be, it will not be for any belt. And your contenders for this... Oh wait, you know what? We don't want to do a tag match. I'm sorry. Your referee for this match... We've slightly updated the production values and lost everything else. Rod Zapata. I think that's a real ref. Arena de Universo. And this match, the contenders will be Dean Malenko, Benito Mussolini, Joe Hendry, Caristico, Bruno Sammartino, Mike Awesome, Robert Gibson, and Canyon making his return so soon after losing his match for the TTWA World Heavyweight title. You can notate that because if you look at the 4 challenger screen, Canyon is grayed out. Ignore the fact that Mr. Miyagi is grayed out. There are some people that are just going to be grayed out due to the fact that they're quite old. But grayed out on this screen normally means that they are no longer in contendership. Regardless, he's in contendership for winning this match, and hey, you know what? Building up that, so the 4 contenders actually have really good records right now because they won 4 matches without losing 1. So right now, Canyon's 4-1. You know, we're willing to forgive a winning record, something you're gonna want to have. Who the fuck is this? Is this Robert Gibson? This has to be Robert Gibson. Okay. Anyway, let us begin. No, let's not begin the match. I'm sorry. There's something else I want to do. Speed 125, that's fine. Rope, lumber. Yes, there is no DQ. Good, that's what I wanted. Can I not throw weapons in here? Oh, that's a shame. I thought I could throw weapons in there. Okay. Now we start. Only 2 men in this match have ever actually been in a TTWA. The other 6 are complete debuts. Those 2 people being Dean Malenko and Chris Canyon. Both of them losing last time they were on TTWA. Anyway, Sammartino and Malenko pairing off. That would have been probably a good match. Caristico attacking Benito Mussolini. I have to wonder if there's any reason why Caristico, not a huge fan of fascists. Then again, Mexico and communism kind of have, historically, they're a little bit more cool with the idea. So it would make sense that he would not be so against the fascists. But then again, everyone should be against fascists. And Benito Mussolini. So let me actually talk about Benito Mussolini because I figured this would be a point until this would come up. I said I would delete Hitler and I would delete Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton because I don't want to like. Those are like 3 people as a can of worms I don't want to open. Now, Benito Mussolini and Stalin are still in, and I can definitely see how someone would think that they would kind of fit the same mold. So here's the reason why I included, why I have not deleted them. Benito Mussolini is a fucking joke. Dude sucked so hard that, like, he was basically, like, you should really actually look it up. Benito Mussolini was a fucking chump throughout all of World War II. Hitler fucking hated his ass. I think at one point they tried to, like, get him killed. But I don't have a source on that. I'm just remembering off of, like, a documentary I watched once. But no, fucking everyone hates Mussolini. Dude did a fucking horrible job. He sucked. He got fucking hung from, like, a street pole by fucking other Italians because they fucking hated his bitch ass so much. He was terrible. He was literally the worst person in World War II in terms of, like, actual, like, respectable battle skill. So I have no problem having Mussolini in here because Mussolini is a fucking joke. As far as Stalin goes, honestly, I don't really know why I haven't deleted Stalin. I guess maybe because, like, the only reason because, like, normally historical figures don't really bother me all that much. The only reason I would delete Hitler is just because, you know, I don't know, you know, some people who watch this might not be Americans, but in America we're having a little bit of a Nazi problem lately. And by that I mean a huge issue with it. And there's, like, a big, like, resurgence of white nationalism. So having Hitler doing anything productive in this might send off perhaps the wrong kind of things. Like, instead of people going like, oh, look at Hitler, he's in a match, huh, that's funny. People might go like, yeah, go Hitler, and that's not something we want. And So that's why I would delete Hitler. But Benito Mussolini, fuck it. Benito Mussolini's a joke. Anyway, going on to this match. Canyon, Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry going for the eye gouge. Oh, and fucking Mike Awesome, fucking crossbody off the top rope. Dean Malenko and Bruno Sammartino at it again. Malenko with the roll up. No, Bruno gets a rope break here. Joe Hendry and Robert Gibson, who does not look at all like Robert Gibson. Robert Gibson now going for a fancy, lot of really fancy, really up. Benito beating up the gay guy. That's worrisome. Maybe the whole Mussolini being a joke thing, not as funny. But anyway, Mussolini getting a swinging neck breaker, stupid fascist bastard, and a headbutt to the balls, and that's why we let fascist here. Two, and no, Joe Hendry cannot pin the failed dictator. Robert Gibson with the snapmare on Mussolini goes into a jumping enziguri to Canyon, misses it. Canyon swinging neck breaker. He really likes that move, as we've seen. I don't know who's pinning who. Oh man, Caristico. A lot of pinfalls happening in this match here. A lot of really fancy pinfalls happening in this match here. Canyon, I think, going for a powerbomb. It's kind of a smorgasbord there in the middle here. And Mussolini with the fucking burning hammer to Bruno Sammartino, gets locked into a Boston Crab, gets kicked out of it. Oh, Canyon got it from Canyon. Oh, and he goes to Mussolini. Mussolini power slams Canyon. Mike Awesome elbowing Joe Hendry in the back. Caristico running into the back of Canyon. Yup, someone's got a pinfall. I don't know who. Caristico jumping around like an idiot. Here, Bruno Sammartino running not particularly fast. Bruno Sammartino, longest reigning WWF champion of all time. 2.9. Canyon kicks out. I think the commissioner is in here eating? Yes, he is. Okay. I heard like a rattling. And if it's not like him and his little kibble, then that's a problem. Oh! Powerbomb! Sit-down powerbomb, no, 2.9. Ball, bear hug. Referee didn't even notice it. Referee has a lot of people, like, all going for a sneaky finisher. That's pretty much what everyone's doing. Caristico pinfall, 2.9. Dean Malenko kicks out of it. Mike Awesome going for a crossbody again on the Joe Hendry. Oh, Joe Hendry and Mike Awesome are just doing spot fest. I think me and Mussolini just did the Ryback thing. Canyon 2.9 to Robert Gibson. I can tell you one thing, folks, we're not going to see this pinfall coming. Joe Hendry, I think, is one of the few people who's not actually going for a pinfall, but that he might have done it while I was doing the Mussolini speech. I don't really know. 2.9. Bruno Sammartino kicks out of Canyon's pinfall. Dean Malenko. Oh, it looks like Robert Gibson's in a submitting predicament. No, Mussolini's pinned. 2.9 kicks out of it. Bruno Sammartino taking a break on the outside. No, we have multiple pinfalls, and the referee was not able to count them all. Sammartino knee to the head of Caristico. Mike Awesome, 1, 2, 2.9. I don't know who that was for, but it was for somebody, and we still got a match here, folks. Gibson and Tree of Woe. Mussolini getting bulldogged. Caristico flopping around like a dead fish, not actually hitting anybody. Was Caristico in a match before? I don't think so. Let's open up the handy TTWA rankings, which I also probably should just have open anyway. 2.9. Someone just submit it. I don't know who. I think it was Malenko. He's the only one who's down. I don't know who he submitted to, though. Waiting referee's final decision. Oh my fucking god! Benito Mussolini with the torture rack onto Dean Malenko. damn it. Benito Mussolini gets a win in his corner, on his record. Sorry about that, folks. I was just opening up the records. So, you might notice that the screen is still there. I fixed it. I fucking fixed it. So now I can actually, like, check who... check rankings and shit, or, like, pull stuff up. And still... you guys can still see the match, so I can do it, like, mid-match, and I can just watch it on OBS. Which is... fucking awesome. In fact, actually, give me a quick sec while I whip this out. Excuse me while I whip this out. Let's put in the chat box over on the OBS screen, so I can at least like have a resemblance of what's going on. Okay, and we are going to have another match. This match is going to be a singles match, in which hopefully a fascist dictator does not win. I will admit I have not taken out Hitler yet, so that might suck. Dana White, we're going to give him the plug here. I don't know what that means. We're gonna fuck around with that a little bit. One turn. Your competitors for this match, this singles match. So we're only gonna do Jackie Saito versus Spike. Dudley? Who is Spike? Hold up, give me a second. I'll make sure this isn't like somebody I don't know who Spike is. Whatever, it's Jackie Saito versus Spike. Oh, Jackie Saito has some dancers with her. Unless that's just Universario, because it's supposed to be a Mexican ring and they do like to have like dancing girls. Referee Dana White did not want to dress like he didn't just roll out of bed. Nope, it's definitely just this arena thing. But I like it. I like everything about this arena. This might be our permanent home. Of the Mod Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time for me to break out my co-host. I just need to go find him. I'm back. Jackie Saito with the powerbomb onto Spike of the Mod Squad, which we are now going to ask my co-host, my phone, who the fuck that is. So far, not finding anything. Punch to Jackie Sato's face. Jackie Sato goes for a drop kick, misses it. Spike drags her in the middle of the ring, keeps her away from those ropes. That's smart. The Mod Squad was a professional wrestling tag team that worked together from 1984 to 1991, normally working as heels, wrestling term for those who portray bad guys. The team was made up of brothers James and Mac Jefferson, known by the ring names Mac and Jim Jeffers, later on as Spike and Basher, respectively. The duo's ring characters was that of two motorcycle police officers. They worked for WCW, so he's either going to be in classical or this. So I should say, oh, you know what? There's a bunch of people that I downloaded that are not in this. Because I downloaded, like, the entire Wrestling Observer newsletters, their entire Hall of Fame. So that's, yeah, that's all in here. So we'll have my co-host probably help me out with a lot of those because I don't remember everyone I downloaded. But that's beyond the point. Oh, that's not going to work on a woman, Spike. Spike going for a face lock there. Gets kicked out of it. Jackie Saito with the chop to the chest. Spike with an eye gouge to the woman. Women don't really get a whole lot of luck here in intergender matches. They normally lose them, which is a shame, but it's just what happens. Jackie Saito going for something here. Oh, running high knee to Spike. Oh, in a roll-up. Spike's in a roll-up to Dana White. Taking his sweet-ass time to get here. He's probably bored of the fact that he has to count pinfalls instead of get just knockouts. Up. Oh, and a running knee, or atomic knee drop, should say. Not a running knee. Jackie Saito. Nope. No. Spike counters it into a backdrop. Spike goes for a punch, misses it. Jackie Saito, scoop slam into a Boston Crab there. That was not a scoop slam. But shut up. Oh, and Jackie Saito goes for a double, for an underhook fucking suplex here. Figure 4 from Jackie Saito. It's been pretty much all Saito this entire match. I believe Jackie Saito might actually be a former TTWA contender. One sec, let me check. No. No, not at all. And I know Spike hasn't been. Back to the match. Jackie Saito with some shots to the chest of Spike. This has been all Jackie. Jackie has been destroying this guy. Let's speaking of this man who's getting his fucking ass handed to him right now, let's look at their team history. Mac and James began wrestling in 1984 under the names Mac Jeffers and Jim Jeffers, working as a regular team, beginning to be billed as the Jeffers. No, Spike hit out. So, they used to... Oh, we have a 20-minute time limit. Whoops. That's fine. I don't want to see this match that long there anyway. Yep, so they were bad guys. They used their helmets as weapons, which is awesome. They both retired in 91 or 92. They were so not important that they... we don't know when they retired. However, Spike died in February 8th, 2013 in South Carolina. So we have used our time machine to bring him back. Meanwhile, Jackie Saito might also be dead. She is! Jackie Saito is super dead. She was a women's wrestler in the 1970s, competing for All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. So, you know, a legitimate badass. This picture of her looks nothing like anything that we're looking at here, though. She's also outside the ring. So is he. She going for a suit? No. Okay, she did a running taunt, everybody. We're doing no rules. See what happens. Oh, you hear that? The crowd's clapping with her, and Spike does not care. 2, no. Saito kicks out. What killed Jackie Saito? Stomach cancer. Shit, that sucks. 2.9. Oh, she got mandatory retired, right? So Japan does this thing where they'll sometimes like say you're retiring at a certain age because you're not hot enough or something. Looks like she got kicked by that. But it's fine, she's here now. We don't have one of those. These two corpses squaring off in the ring. Oh! That was a fucking world's strongest slam into a pin. 2.9. Multiple 2.9s here. Jackie Saito trying to get the crowd going along with her, and they're clapping. Snapmare from Spike, though. Spike taunting the crowd right back, telling them to shut the fuck up. They are not shutting the fuck up. He goes for a pinfall. Jackie's in the ropes, though. Jackie with a reverse exploder. Atomic drop. Seen a lot of those. Oh god, this is the no, he's signaling this is the end and then just punches her in the face, which is concerning. And he's going, oh, lariat! She's up! She's back up. She does not care about his stupid lariat. He's saying it's over. It might be. Figure 4. Is he gonna give up? Racy 1 submission. No, he gets out. Jackie Saito's got him up. Airplane spin into a... What was that? Saito run right into each other. We got 2 minutes left. Oh, Spike slamming Jackie down. They're both down. Closing up on 1 minute here. Figure 4! Figure 4! He submitted! Jackie Saito! Jackie Saito pulling out the clutch submission with only 29 seconds left in the match. Look at that. Didn't get a perfect 99 though. So, you know, hey, fuck your finish. Hold up. Oh, no, it was a 30-minute time limit. Okay, cool. We're going to bump that down to like 5. Because I feel like they might maybe just kick out a little bit too often. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for our first of 2 announced matches. Technically, our really only announced match. The Charles Manson Proving Grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Manson said that he wants another shot at the TTWA World title. Or TTWA Pure title, I'm sorry. In order to do that, my cat, the commissioner. Here, one sec. Let's switch to me. Give me a quick second here. According to the commissioner, Felix the cat, Charles Manson must win a best-of-7 series against random opponents each time. Is that correct, Mr. Commissioner? Commissioner, will you please address your fans? The commissioner is doing a dance. That means that yes, that was his dance for yes. Now he's giving me kisses. And now he's knocking the mic out of my ear. Hold up, buddy. One sec. There you go. Okay, bye. Hope you find your dad. I'm his dad. But don't tell him that. Because then he'll know he's adopted. Anyway, Charles Manson. That's not Charles Manson. Neither is that. That is. Charles Manson will have to contend against whoever is right here. Your referee for this match will not be Dana White because he fucking sucked that match. I am still not looking. I know you can't see me, but I am still not looking. Sasquatch! And your challenger, Mr. Manson. I'm not looking at it either. D'Lo Brown! Thank God, because let me tell you, as someone who spent the better half of this week, Sylvester Ritter, that's Junkyard Dog. Why the fuck is he? Whatever. As someone who spent the better half of this this match, by the way, there is no time limit here. As someone who spent the better half of this week doing like cutouts of people, I really appreciate it when it's someone who is alive and would have a WWE.com profile, because like that Giant Silva is rough, and so is that Test, because that fucking, of course, we're gonna start the match while I rant. Of course, the Test that fucking won is the one that was only around for a couple years before he died, and therefore there aren't really good pictures of him. Anyway, Charles Manson coming out to some of these girls might be some of Manson's girls. We don't know. We do kind of just let him free in the locker room, which is something we really should consider not doing. But you know, my boss is a cat. So anyway, D'Lo Brown, you're messing with the real deal now. What? You're gonna kick your sorry ass out in the streets. I should have fucking prepped this. D'Lo Brown punching out Manson here. Manson already has a league in this win in this best of 7. He is 1-0, so he's looking to keep that streak going. And Manson probably just wants to steamroll, just do 4 straight matches, and get his title shot. It's worth noting that we only have, not counting this show, 2 more shows. Actually 1 more show. Before we do the end of the chapter, which will be the big show, in which the title tournament will be on there. We'll have some contenders matches. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. We are gonna do 2 more shows. So yeah, the 4 challengers are going to compete. Whichever challenger. I should say challengers, really, because at this point it's multi-man matches. But whichever one of those doesn't compete tonight is going to main event the next show, and then we're going to have we're gonna have some redemption stuff happening in the 4th show, but we'll talk more about that next time. Right now, D'Lo Brown pretty much in control here is D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown dragging Charles Manson into the center of the ring. Leg drop onto Manson. Manson Manson gets out of it, punches D'Lo in the back of the head. Now it should be noted that Charles Manson, not a fan of black people. D'Lo, being a smart man, knows this, so he's probably not holding any punches back on Manson here. Manson getting snap suplexed. Both men down. D'Lo first man up. Manson now with his own suplex on the D'Lo. Drags him into the center of the ring. Oh, punch. D'Lo. Manson. D'Lo. Manson. D'Lo. Manson. Manson knocking down D'Lo here. Manson jumping over D'Lo, knee to the stomach. Manson clubbed to the back. Leg drop onto Manson. Kick to the head. Does not actually do it. Oh! Oh my god, that was a deadlift German from D'Lo Brown onto Charles Manson. Charles Manson, oh, lariat onto D'Lo here. D'Lo taunting to his fans. Going up for the top for the elbow drop. That's not, okay, sure, whatever. Going up again, another elbow drop. Knee drop, all just working the top of that back there. Which is really, that's where Manson's, that back, that's Manson's power base when he does his finisher, in which he spins around for like 30 minutes before suplexing the dude. Manson got him up, crucifix powerbomb. Yep. Goes to a pinfall Sasquatch 2.9. D'Lo kicks out. Charles Manson runs head first into D'Lo Brown. Charles Manson driving D'Lo's head into his knee. 1, 2. D'Lo kicks out. Remember last time we did this in the cage. We did not do it in this one this time, just because, well, I forgot. And also, I like the idea of us doing like multiple weird, strange matches on this, so we're gonna do that just as it goes on. Today, Manson only has to compete in a normal match, luckily for him. Kicking D'Lo out of the ring, and I just realized I have the TTWA logo over the time limit. There we go. Or we could do that. Like that. There we go. 10 minutes down. Oh, you know what though? This is the chat. Big chat over there. There we go. You can't see with chat's moves because chat is quite invisible. And there's no one talking, so. D'Lo Brown, lariat on the Manson. D'Lo Brown punching to the head of Manson. Misses Manson there. D'Lo Brown kicked down. Manson with the crossbody, both men down. D'Lo looking tired here. Manson got him in another crucifix position. Oh, critical Manson! Manson does a critical on D'Lo Brown, knocking him out. Coming out good in the beginning of these of this series. Manson is now 2-0 in the Proving Ground series. He only needs to win 2 more matches, ladies and gentlemen, before he gets his title shot. That's terrifying. Absolutely, legitimately terrifying. And I don't like this. But Manson, fair fucks to you, Manson. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on with our main event, I think we should do a tag team match. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this evening, Herb Dean. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner and in the red corner, because I can't do one at a time, Kurt Angle, Nobuhiko Takada. Why could I not have said that? Matt Hardy and Kidman. And on the red corner, Disco Inferno, Forastero, Christopher Daniels, and Adrian Street is back. Sweet. So we have 7 debuts and 1 return. Red. We are going to maybe speed this one up a little bit and put on a 30-minute time limit. And we are going to have those be in effect. No elimination, critical. Yeah, we'll do critical high. I like criticals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the match. Billy Kidman paying no mind to the dancing women around him. Of course, this is when he was Kidman, and a druggie. I don't know if I actually have just like regular Billy Kidman, but this is Raven's Flock Billy Kidman. And this is Attitude Era Matt Hardy, who I think might have actually participated already. No, but his brother Jeff Hardy has. Nobuhiko Takada also debuting. Kurt Angle. Multiple Olympic gold medalist. I think this is actually Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. We're going to need to check after this because I do have an Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, and then I do also have a wrestler Kurt Angle. Almost positive this is Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Adrian Street coming out to different music here. Adrian Street has a 0-1, losing in the first round of the title tournament. I think it was the second one. He was in the second one. He lost to Big Boss Man and went on to the finals before being defeated by Balrog. And the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Forastero also making his debut. Not sure. Forastero is one of those lucha wrestlers that I actually have no idea who they are. And Disco Inferno surprisingly making his entrance here. We hate Disco Inferno here at TTWA, so I'm surprised we gave him a job. I'm being completely honest with you. Herb Dean, you're ref. Oh yeah, this is wrestling Kurt Angle. This is gold medalist Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle getting knocked down by Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno just out wrestled Kurt Angle. Forrest Arrow and Dean and Disco Inferno double teaming at Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle might have a broke freaking neck at this moment here. Kurt Angle tagging in Nobuhiko Takada, who also looks to be a shoot fighter, so that would make sense that these two would be buddies with each other. And then also the two fucking druggies are just standing there on the other end. So we got a team of 2 shoot fighters and then 2 druggies. Meanwhile, we got a wild smattering of people over on Disco Inferno's team here. Forrest Arrow and Nobuhiko Takada. Takada and Forrest Arrow just kind of feeling each other out here. Yep. No. Oh wow, he rolled them up out of that. That was impressive, and also physically impossible. Oh, and a punch to the stomach from Nobuhiko. Oh, and Nobuhiko, man, Forrest Arrow just rolling him around. Takada tagging in Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy tagging in Christopher Daniels. Hardy just took out fucking Forrest Arrow for no reason. Daniels in the ring against Hardy. We have had to have seen this match at some point in time. There's no way in hell that this match has never happened. Anyway, chop to the chest of Matt Hardy. And a knee bar from Chris Daniels, the veteran who has a very large head compared to everyone else in this match. Daniels tags in fellow WCW alum Billy Kidman to attack Christopher Daniels here. Daniels tagging in Adrian Street. Adrian Street looking to actually add a win to his column, as is his entire team, but Adrian Street is currently in the negatives here, so, you know, not great. Adrian Street, who I honestly wanted to win that tournament, lost in the first round against Big Boss Man, as we've previously stated. Big Boss Man went on to defeat current title, well, not current, but current at that time, title holder Sid Vicious to get entry into the finals of the second title tournament, only to then lose it to Balrog. But then again, that's not saying a lot. Balrog is the most winning man in TTWA, with a record of like 10-2, I believe. Let's check the record book. Balrog is indeed 10-2. Yes. That's neither here nor there. Forrest Arrow and Adrian Street teaming off on Matt Hardy, who got tagged in by Billy Kidman. Matt Hardy tagging in to Takada. Takada getting Forrest Arrow in the corner. This has really not been Kurt Angle. Like, Kurt Angle's team just cannot seem to mesh here. Got an armbar on Forrest Arrow here. What's Takada gonna do? Takada is gonna have fucking Disco Inferno tagged in by Forrest Arrow. Now he's getting Forrest Arrow and Disco Inferno, man, really working together well as a team here. Oh no, here we go. Takada's getting some strikes in. Got an armbar locked in. No, that Kimura lock gets powered out of by the Disco Dancing Fool, Disco Inferno. Oh, knee bar from Takada. Takada gets out of it. Oh, I'm sorry, Takada does not get all of it, I should say. Disco Inferno gets out of it. Oh, Takada tripping up Disco Inferno here. Another leg bar. I would like to see Takada compete in the title tournament, which that's all completely randomized for the most part, with the exception of sometimes I let former champions in if I feel like there's a good story there. And a fucking lariat from Christopher Daniels onto Takada. You got to notice that Kurt Angle tagged out of this match very early on and has not been in it. Perhaps he really does have a broke frickin' neck. Anyway, Christopher Daniels with the sit down. Yeah, look at that. Kurt Angle's not even getting involved. Kurt Angle might have a broken neck, guys. Matt Hardy locking in the figure 4, which is okay. Anyway, Kidman tagged in now. Kidman and Daniels reigniting their fight here. Daniels getting the swinging neck breaker from Kidman. Kidman dragging him in the middle of the ring. Gonna go for a pinfall. No, picks him back up. Drop kick to the head of Christopher Daniels. Up. Got him in choke slam, or I'm sorry, fucking camel clutch. Oh, and a vertical suplex. What is this? That that could not have actually been a pinfall. Oh, and it doesn't matter. He's getting powerbound. Oh, shot block to the knee from Billy Kidman. Drop kick to the head from Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman's on fire, guys. And not because he forgot to put out his, lighter after he lit that heroin. Remember when Billy Kidman's character was a heroin addict? That was fun. Anyway, Adrian Street and Billy Kidman, sure. Wrestling now. Billy Kidman going to the top rope. Oh! Moonsault from the top rope. Only gets a 2 count thanks to the wonderful team of Forestero and Disco Inferno here. Forestero going for a swanton, misses horribly thanks to Adrian Street. So maybe they're not the best team. Matt Hardy attacking at Adrian Street. Or, I'm sorry, Matt Hardy getting tagged in against Adrian Street. Adrian Street just throwing him out of the ring. Now the entire team is in. And, oh, look at that. Hardy's hitting Adrian Street with a sledgehammer, guys. That's got to be illegal, and he does eventually drop it. But Adrian Street took a sledgehammer to the back. And he's just laughing it off. What a badass. Swanton. Crossbody. Oh, he's going for it again. Another crossbody. And Matt Hardy just gets right up. Tagging in Kurt Angle, who might have a broken neck. Kurt Angle going for a takedown there. Misses it. Really, really tenuous here. Kurt Angle grounding his opponent. Getting flipped around. 1, 2. No. Kicks out of it. Kurt Angle, yeah, you notice Kurt Angle's being very cautious. His neck might be broken. Going for a slam there. Locks him into a suit, some kind of arm bar here. Gets out of it. Does Takada. Oh, gets a chop to the chest from Christopher Daniels to Kurt Angle. There's a chair in the ring. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Adrian Street is accusing Billy Kidman of hitting him with a chair. That's still happening, and the ref doesn't really seem to care. Kurt Angle thrown to the outside. Oh, Kidman coming in now. Adrian Street coming in. Oh, it's a smaz. Oh, it's a smaz. Adrian Street smacking his butt. Forced arrow. Kurt Angle wrestling again. It looks like Herb Dean. Herb Dean does not mess around, man. He is getting exactly what he wants from these people. 1, 2 from Forced arrow. No, I think he was pinning. I think that have been pinning. Yeah, he was pinning Kurt Angle, but Kidman was on top of Kurt Angle. That was a weird pinfall. I would not account that. But Herb Dean is a UFC ref and not a wrestling ref, so I will give him some little bit of leeway. It is chaos here now. It looks like Kurt Angle's team. Oh no, Forced arrow. Nope. I was gonna say Kurt Angle's team's letting they're getting out of the ring. They're being respectful. No, they're not. Now they are. Another armbar. No, everyone's coming in. It is. Oh. Kurt Angle just tapped out Forestero. Wow, that was insane. Because, Kurt Angle was not in this match very long. He just came in and won the match, and that was it. Impressive victory for Kurt Angle, who I do just really quick need to see for record-keeping purposes. Okay, yeah, that is that Kurt Angle. Cool. Okay. Now. Hello, it's me. It's because, I didn't really set this up. So, excuse me a second. Number 1 will be the Pure title, champ. The Pure title. Number 2 will be the 3-man title. Which main event are we gonna get? And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the 3-man title. So allow me to set that up while you look at this wonderful screen here. Actually, no, I have something even better for you to watch. Excuse me, I'm just getting the match set up here. I also just realized that I need to turn the volume back up. But you know what? That's fine. Why the fuck is La Barba Grande in here? Oh, is he? He might be. Yeah, I think that might be a Southpaw guy. I have the entire Southpaw, like, wrestling people in here, and it is, like, they just don't ever show up. It's a shame, really, because, you know, Southpaw kicks ass. Attitude. No, wait, no, he's not in the WWE. Right, that's stupid. Oh, that's cool. There's like different versions of the Hulk. That's rad. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this match. Chris Hansen. Your main event of the evening. Oh, I can't change it. First, the contenders. Fighting out of the blue corner from ECW, Justin Credible. And fighting out of 1980s WWF, the Icon, Hulk Hogan. And fighting out of the superheroes, representing superheroes, I should say, the Incredible Hulk. And our champions, Team Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Miyagi. And the greatest boxer to ever live, Muhammad Ali. My cat's mad at me for yelling. Commissioner, come here. Commissioner, who now, as you know, Team Mr. has the record for the most title defenses of all time in the TTWA. How do you feel about that? Do you think that they're going to continue it, or do you think that it's all over here? What that means is that he's putting in a lot for the challengers, the Just Incredible Hulks. I gotta say, Mr. Commissioner, I do not agree. I think that Team Mister's got this, but we are going to see, ladies and gentlemen, your referee Chris Hansen. Let's start the main event. How do you feel about that, Commissioner? You don't like me yelling? Does not seem to care anymore. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. What I'm just Miyagi going straight after Hulk Hogan. Remember, Mr. Miyagi and Hulk Hogan do not like each other. We learned that in TTWA Chapter 1, Episode 1. And Oh no, Ken Anderson going quickly for a pinfall there. Doesn't get it. Just Incredible. Muhammad Ali squaring off here. Hulk Hogan getting the knee to Miyagi. Those two have unfinished business. Do they not, commission? And, anyway, there's Ken Anderson. Just Incredible gets sent out into the barbed wire by Mr. Miyagi. That's rare. You don't normally see them using the ring hazards to their benefit. But there you go. Just Incredible is already busted open here. We're only at 2 minutes of the match. Miyagi kicking Hogan in the head. Ken Anderson trying to get a pinfall there. Hulk goes into the lights there. Does not get busted open. Muhammad Ali and the Incredible Hulk teeing off on each other here. Oh, look at that. Just Incredible actually using a weapon in the ring there. Does not actually get to do anything with it. Hulk Hogan, though, had a sledgehammer. Or, I'm sorry, the Incredible Hulk had a sledgehammer. Does not hit Muhammad Ali with it, though. Miyagi's having some trouble, actually. He had a strong showing at the beginning, but he has not really been able to get anything off, though. But there he goes. Kicks Hogan in the back of the head. Ken Anderson picking up Hulk while Miyagi was running there, and Miyagi locks him into an iron claw. I was saying maybe these two are lacking some synergy here, but no, they worked out pretty well there. Although Hulk does get out of it. Hulk Hogan, I don't know what that was. Oh, Hulk got a pin on me. Muhammad Ali does not hit it. Oh, and Anderson into the light tubes. Oh God, Miyagi's screaming. You know what happens when Miyagi screams? People die. Ken Anderson hasn't really had a lot of decisions for his team. Last time these two, Hulk Hogan's bleeding. Last time this team fought for their titles, it ended really fast after Muhammad Ali killed Shitty Cien Almas. That's right, he's dead. You're never gonna see him again. As we saw, I buried him in the retirement section. Hogan going into the light tubes again. Doesn't really seem phased by this. But that's the third time he's went into light tubes. And the Incredible Hulk now going nuts. He got a running body slam. Running splash on Anderson. Anderson kicks out. I should say Kennedy. I'm just so used to calling him Ken Anderson because that's what he was for longer. Anyway, Hulk Hogan with the pin on Miyagi. Credible with the sledgehammer. He did look like he hit somebody there, but I couldn't see who. But he did swing it into a crowd. Hulk Hogan with Incredible Hulk with the baseball bat misses Anderson. Now Hulk Hogan with kendo sticks. The Incredible Hulk is bleeding, which is something I don't think is actually possible, but whatever. And it is Christmas on the Hulk there as he is red and green. And he's beaten down Miyagi. Now it's worth saying all the contenders are bleeding. However, the contenders seem to be in charge here. Miyagi's stomping out Kennedy there. Or I'm sorry, stomping out Incredible there. 3, no! They've done it again! This team is unstoppable! They've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A title defense from Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Miyagi, and Muhammad Ali. Team Mr. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for TTWA Episode 7. My name is Totem Trouser. What a show. Next time on TTWA, we are going to see more of Charles Manson and Giant Silva versus Ryback and Zero. On top of that, we might do something with Nicole Bass. I don't know yet. I have an idea for that match. I don't know if I want to do it next show or the show after, but we'll see. Anyway, my name's been Totem Trouser. You guys have a good day.